everybody, and welcome back to another vlog. It is the Europa League, it is Real Sociedad, and I'm starting off at Carrington, as you can see in the background. It is Ruben Amorim's press conference and open training. I know it's been a while, but I am back, and it is all or nothing in the Europa League. Real Sociedad, will we win? I am absolutely praying we do, but it is the Wednesday and it's all smiles so far. I've got my coffee, it's 10 a.m, I'm looking forward to open training. Apparently Mason Mount's back, I want some positivity. This could be one of the last European nights we have at Old Trafford for a long time, and that makes me upset, but I'm hoping it's not going to be. I actually have faith that United are going to be able to get through, but I'm going to take you on the whole journey from open training to the match, to Ruben Amorim's press conference, to post-match interviews. I'm going to take you along with me, and you'll get to see my reactions all the way through, so stay tuned everyone. But yeah, this is Carrington. Welcome. Also, guess my coffee order. Cappuccino, latte, flat white. What do you reckon it is? Ruben Amorim and Patrick Dorgu have just spoken in the press conference, and I actually managed to get in a question for both. Patrick Dorgu about his adaptation into Manchester, whether he prefers playing on the left or the right. His manager sat right next to him. Ruben Amorim had a giggle. He was like, I don't mind as long as I'm on the pitch. Hi Patrick, what was it about Ruben Amorim, his system and Manchester United that made you want to join?
Yeah, obviously I saw Ruben in Sporting before he came, and I could already see the ideas he had. So it's a very attacking system, and I would like to get in the box and score goals, and obviously also defend.
On your first game, you played on the right side for Manchester United. You've played on the right, you've played on the left. Which side do you personally prefer playing on?
I don't have a it's just it's the boss that takes a decision, and I'm comfortable playing on both sides.
And Ruben Amorim, basically, because Ruben Amorim, he'll say things and you can pick stuff out and you can kind of infer what he means. From what he said, and I'll insert it here, we will spend money in the summer, we have a plan, and he will be backed, and we probably will have to sell key players to do it. Very interesting stuff. I'll insert the footage. I actually forgot to film him even in the presser because I was just so focused at trying to get a question in. Sir Jim recently spoke and he said that Manchester United would have run out of money by December 2025. Based on results this year, clearly there's investment needed in the squad. Are you confident, with other top teams probably going to spend over 100 million, Arsenal have got them plans this summer, that you'll have the money to invest in your team to compete at the highest level?
We have a clear plan to address next season. Of course, we have Europa League also, and you can reach Champions League. We never know. It's far from this moment, but you never know. It can change the preparation for next season. So we have a plan. We know what to do. We know that we are in the difficult moment, but the most important thing again is to have a plan and to know what to do and what kind of players you need to bring.
Does it still involve potentially selling key players to get that money in?
We'll see. In this moment, we just focus, especially in this competition. That can change everything, so let's focus on the game tomorrow.
But what I also found damning about what he said was, I think Simon Stone, great journalist, asked him about Sir Jim calling out players for being overpaid that are still actually at the club, and how does it make the players feel? And he said, well, players know that they're probably not delivering what they could be doing, and he name dropped Casemiro. I think that's just a big kind of sign up to Casemiro. Leave the club. Like, I don't want you as part of my squad. I'm only playing you because I'm desperate. But Ruben Amorim knows what he's doing. He is outspoken in presses. Sometimes it feels like he can't help himself. like he'll just keep going and he'll say things that are going to grab a headline. So Ruben Amorim seemed in good spirits. Patrick Dorgu seems like he's settling into Manchester well. So all is good here, positive vibes, and Manchester United hopefully can get through to the next stage and I can take it to Leon with us. Okay, everybody, it is match day. It is the day after. It is the Thursday. It's around 3 p.m. now. I'm about to set off to the studio and we're in press for Manchester United against Sociedad tonight. This is the most excited I've been all season, and I understand that is sad. As a Manchester United fan, Real Sociedad at home in the Europa League is the biggest game of our season, but it is, and we've got to acknowledge that and we've got to understand that. And I am not ashamed to be excited. I am excited. I am completely behind the team tonight. I honestly, I don't care who scores. I honestly don't care who scores. I just want every single player to do well. I hope Old Trafford is rocking. I feel like it will be. Even last season, we did have games. Like we had the Liverpool game in the FA Cup, which is honestly probably the best atmosphere I've seen in Old Trafford for... I mean, I've been going to the games as a season ticket holder for years now, but Liverpool in the FA Cup was probably the best atmosphere I've ever witnessed in Old Trafford. It was insane. And obviously when I was at the FA Cup last season, I was in my season ticket. So I was with the crowd. This time I'm in press. I've given my ticket to Maud from the United Stand, so he will be using it. I am in press, so it'll be interesting to see the fans. Honestly, when I'm in press, I'm not going to lie, I've got to restrict myself because you've got to remain professional, but also it's I'm a United fan. If we score, I'm yes. If we concede, I have to hold myself back from the opposite reaction. Fingers crossed, I need to set off now because I don't want to be late. I want to be on time, get my mics all sorted and, yeah, all the boring stuff. But I'll take you along, get people's predictions. But yes, time to drive to work. Well, as part of my vlog, look who I found outside Old Trafford. We've got Maud and we've got Sam. Yep. Okay, first of all, Maud, I'll come to you, not Sam. You're next, I get it. Save best till last, you know what I mean? I get it. Best till last. I get it. Maud, first of all, thoughts, feelings, are United going to win? And how do you think it's going to be an edgy game? What's score prediction?
I definitely think we're going to win. I think, even though the clouds are a bit grey, a bit gloomy, it's a dark day at Old Trafford. And you don't want to come to Old Trafford one of these kind of days. So I think we're going to get the win. Score prediction, I think I went 2-1. And goal score, I don't know who's going to score. I think you said
extra time or what?
Can I do penalties again? My chest can't handle extra time and penalties. I want to go 90 minutes. 90 minutes, 2-1.
If it does go to penalties, will United win on pens?
Yeah, and I think Chiro's going to score the winning penalty.
What? That is... Wait, is that... I was just thinking he's ineligible. Sam? Is it the biggest game of Amorim's Manchester United career so far?
Yeah, for sure. I don't think he's had a big game. Obviously, we've played big teams, but this is his biggest game. If he takes us through, he's a hero. If he doesn't, then the conversations will begin. Not that they should, but people are going to start talking about the squad, talking about the manager. Manchester United season done. Let's see what happens.
Maud,
yeah.
Does Aiden Heaven start?
Ooh, does Aiden Heaven start?
He is eligible.
Yeah, he is. Maybe he'll get the winning penalty. But does he start? You know what? Yeah, I don't see why not. Honestly, based on the amount of players that we have available, if there's room for him, I'm not complaining. I think he did a decent game against Arsenal for the time that he did play, and I think he's got confidence to start. So why not?
Okay, my last question, and I'll give it to you both.
Yeah.
Is Bruno playing in the 10 or is he playing in the pivot?
Pivot.
Wherever he plays, he's gonna score. So it don't matter.
everyone. So I have made it to the press box at Old Trafford, as you can see there. Let me just zoom out. Looking very fancy. The press is going to fill this area as Manchester United head towards kick-off. It's a few hours till kick-off, yeah. I think like 2 hours till kick-off. Oh, I can see my seat from here. See where the tunnel is, if anyone ever wants to find me. Actually, maybe don't, depending on if you're nice or not. I sit around here. So where I sit in the T of the Stratford end, and Maud will be using my ticket tonight actually while I'm in press. But yeah, as much as Old Trafford, like, it is falling apart and we need a new stadium. If you come here regularly, you'll know we need a new stadium. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to be so sad to see it go. I mean, especially on European nights, there's just something about it. And to think we might not even be in Europe next season, we've got to be. Champions League nights here, it deserves it. This place actually deserves it. It's what it's built upon. Real Sociedad fans will be filling this area very, very soon. I'm assuming they're going to be very, very loud. The European fans we've had so far this season have been really good. They give us so much more than what Premier League away fans do. I mean, Manchester United away fans are the best away fans in the country, if not the world, honestly. They're absolutely unbelievable. But the other Premier League away fans just don't compare when they come to Old Trafford. And we need some atmosphere. And I feel like the United fans tonight are going to be absolutely on it. Old Trafford's been a bit dead as of late, I'm going to be honest, the performances. But on a night like tonight, which is the biggest game of our season, I'm expecting every single corner of this place to be bouncing. Okay, so what you've all been waiting for, it's time for a food review. I've just eaten. I've come outside to do my food review because it's so cramped in there and I didn't want everyone to overhear me rating the food. But they had a few options. I couldn't eat most of it, like the pie and the chips. I obviously can't eat because of my 75 hard, which finishes on Monday. Cannot wait for that. But they did have chicken and they had rice and they had this like vegetable stir fry, which I could have. So all in all, honestly, I've got to say, I know there's been some stories about some food poisoning from the chicken before at United. Sorry to them people, and hopefully I'm still here tomorrow. But every time I have the chicken, it's 10 out of 10. And the Sociedad fans are starting. You're going out tonight, mate. But what I would rate the food, I compare it to a player. I would rate it, the food, what player I'm going to give it to. I'm going to give the food as Emmanuel Ugarte. Solid, steady, one of the first names on the team sheet. I really like the food today. It was really nice. Right, I'm in my seat and I'm just about to call in to the build-up show, but I want to react to Team News Live, so I'm just about to open it. It is literally bang on 6:45. Why is my laptop not working now? Love that for me. Work. It's like it doesn't want me to see the team. All right, okay, here we are. So, I've opened it up. Here we are on my little Twitter page. Hopefully I didn't give away any information on that. So it's Anana in goal. It's Mazraoui, De Ligt, Bruno Fernandes, Rasmus Højlund, Joshua Zirkzee, Dorgu, Garnacho, Casemiro, Dalot and Heaven. Heaven starts. Wow. Okay, I thought Lindelof would start, but shows he just does not have any sort of faith in Lindelof whatsoever. Aiden Heaven did look really good when he came on, and do you know what? Aiden Heaven is the future. Lindelof's going on a free at the end of the season. Ricky will be absolutely gutted. Shout out to Ricky, I know you'll be gutted, but he is a fan of Heaven, and Heaven looked good. Fair play, he deserves a first start. I don't like how they do it in numerical order. I want to see the starting 11. Like, why can't you give me a formation? Why can't you put it in order? So I'm just going to piece it together. So it's exactly what I said, apart from it's Aiden Heaven instead of Lindelof. It will be Bruno. Oh no, Casemiro starts as well. So who's been dropped here? Ugarte. Okay, Ugarte doesn't come straight back into the 11. It might be too soon for him because of injury. So it's Casemiro again after Amorim called him out in the presser. Fair enough. He did all right against Sociedad. I think he's done all right recently. I mean, I'd personally prefer Ugarte, but you just must not want to risk him. For me though, it's like, this is the important game. I don't give two hoots about Leicester on Sunday. Like, play the kids for all I care in that game. That's basically like a pre-season game from now until the end of the season. This is the one. The bench. Harrison, me, Amas, Fredrickson, Lindelof, Collier, Eriksson, Fletcher, Ugarte and Scanlon. By the way, Lindelof and Eriksson, who are going on a free at the end of the year, Amorim's like, bye. Because they're just not going to be used unless he's absolutely desperate. They just keep being on the bench. It's like lads and dads on the bench, innit? Eriksson and Lindelof with the kids, but Amas looks promising. You know, there's some kids there that look promising, and hopefully Ugarte gets minutes. But I've got to go and call in to the build-up show. Based off that lineup, I still think we're going to win, and I'm still going with 2-1 in extra time. We're going to win it in extra time. My little cameo on the United stand, calling in from Old Trafford. Honestly, I look like I'm in high school with the headphones you wear in ICT or something, but honestly. Southampton lads. Where's the rest of you? Right, the cappuccino with an extra shot of espresso, because let's be honest, United are probably going to take us into extra time, has been secured. Coffee is giving Bruno Fernandes. It is top tier, I can't lie. So let's go out and see the training. See, why can't Garnacho do that in a game?
Because he's got all the space in the world.
That from Casemiro. That touch, it's got to be better. It's gonna be a penalty, isn't it? So we are 7 minutes in of the biggest game of our season. Shaky start, and now we have given away a penalty, which I'm not even sure if it even should be a penalty. De Ligt's laughing. He's thinking it's not. The Sociedad fans are going wild. I mean, the way that these European refs give penalties out, I'm assuming it's very, very soft. I need to watch it back. They're going to give it, aren't they? Let's be honest. Like, as soon as they go over to the monitor, yeah, I'm watching it back now. Nah, he does take him out. He does take him out from the back. He does take him out. Glasses are on. Come on, Anana. Please.
A few moments later.
Manchester United very quickly get a penalty back. I think Rasmus should score it, but you know what? At least we've got a penalty and it evens it up a little bit. Come on, Bruno. Come on.
Isn't offside. He's going to.
Yeah, he does. He digs his legs into him. It's literally the exact same as what happened to De Ligt. Yeah. It's soft. It's soft, but it is one. If they give it for the De Ligt one, if they give the De Ligt one, they've got to give that. I mean, it's not great, but I did say Hoyland to score it. I'm being harsh. Like, he does get taken out from behind. Amorim looks nervous. Amorim's nervous. My captain scores every penalty he takes. My captain scores every penalty he takes. Exactly.
It's a celebration. Knee slide as well.
Bruno Fernandes, please.
Every time, go to the
This referee is actually...
Oh my fucking hell.
Rasmus Højlund's fully in on goal. He shoulder barges the Real Sociedad player off him and he's blown for a foul. Like, he's literally through on goal. That's prevented us from scoring. The game is gone.
He's in the face.
Upon reflection, he did elbow him in the face and now he's bleeding, so...
Was a bit high.
And that is half-time. Very nervy, but all in all, Manchester United, again, I think we should have more from that half. It's quite even though. I'll tell you what, Kubo for them, they're number 14. Baller. Aiden Heaven's handling him well, but he's so good. What's the first thing I would be doing if I'm Amorim? I'm saying, Ugarte, get your boots on. Ugarte, get in there. Casemiro he gives me the shakes. Like, he makes me so nervous. He's putting some fantastic balls over the top to like Bruno, to Xerxes, like visionary passes. But then he nearly gave away a penalty, and he's just a liability in the box. He fist the ball into Heaven so quick. I think it's going to be a very, very edgy second half. It could go either way, honestly, but I don't expect there to be many goals in this. Let's see if he makes any changes. But I would be saying, Ugarte, get your boots on, get the kit on, and get on that pitch. Casemiro would be going off for me. This is my sad little plate of Whole Foods that I'm actually allowed to eat. At least there's some cheese on there. Oh my god, so I just nipped to the toilet in half time and it's already a penalty to United. Oh, I'm gonna miss the penalty. But I literally went to the toilet and there's a penalty. Red card to Real Sociedad and hopefully that'll see off the game. Joshua Xerxes, what a pass. Dorgu, what a run. Aiden Heaven, pushing up. Dorgu pushing up. I love it. And Joshua Xerxes is a baller, like genuinely a baller. I'm hoping now United can score some goals and see this tie off. Can we actually win a game comfortably? Joshua Xerxes twice there, should have scored. He looks like Manchester United's best player right now. He's Berbatov. He's a baller. Bruno set him up nice and then he had that header that just went wide. I really want him to get a goal. He's played really well tonight. Just when I thought Bruno Fernandes was going to get his hat-trick of penalties, no pen.
A few moments later.
Best player on our team, best midfielder in the league, my captain, Ricky.
I need to have words with you.
Ricky, get on a plane back to Manchester and apologise. My captain. Where would we be without that man? Baller! And next is Diogo Dalot. Finally, United having some confidence, getting some goals in. Full time, 4-1. We've actually scored some goals at Old Trafford. Yes, it took 10 men to do it, but it's a start. In my opinion, full time, best game under Amorim. That's a sentence. Bruno interview going on at the United stand. In the summer, apparently you sat down with the club about the future and the project, and you know, when you signed your new contract, is the club showing the ambition that you wanted?
No, obviously I sat with the club because I had an offer to leave, and the club was. We talked about the possibility of me leaving the club or staying. They said what they wanted from me. I just asked if they still see me as part of the future of the club or not. I spoke at the time with Ten Hag also. He was very clear with me. The club was very clear with me that they thought I will be a big part of this rebuild that they want to do in a different way.
Well, everybody, that is a wrap at Old Trafford as Manchester United not only go through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League, one step closer to that trophy, one step closer to Champions League football. Not only that, we saw 4 goals. 4 goals at Old Trafford. Yes, Sociedad were down to 10 men, but I don't care. That was probably some of the best football I've seen under Ruben Amorim. Still miles to go. So much improvement needed. But there was glimpses, and there was some standout performances. Patrick Dorg, who showed what he was about. Need a bit more end product, but so exciting down that wing. Aiden Heaven looks like the truth. He looks super comfortable on the ball, really good defensively considering I thought their most dangerous players were on his side of the pitch. Kubo was an absolute baller and he dealt with him really well. And also, of course, hat-trick hero Bruno Fernandes. Where would this club be without him? Where would they be without him? We've just interviewed him on the United stand and he spoke fantastically well. Go and check that out if you've not already. Responded to the keen criticism, spoke about his future, the ambitions under Ineos, whether the club are matching his ambitions. And honestly, I need Bruno Fernandes to win as many trophies as he possibly can at this club. He deserves it. I mean, I've always wanted to see him lift the Premier League trophy. I don't think we'll get there in time for that. I mean, fingers crossed. But to see him lift a European trophy with this club would be absolutely fantastic, and I think he's the one player that deserves it. I'm blabbing on now because I've just spoken all about that on my post-match review on the United stand. Go and check that out. We are through. And, oh God, Old Trafford. Can you believe this is going to be gone soon, Ryan? Can you believe it? But ultimately, Manchester United are through. We're going to France and we march on. May, Bilbao, bring it on. Bring it on. Look, I'm going delirious. I need to wrap up here because I need to get home and I need to get in bed. I'm not feeling the greatest. But thank you everyone But for now, goodbye from Old Trafford. My goal is to one day play on this pitch before it's gone. Do you think I'll achieve it, Ryan?
No. Possibly. Dream big.
United stand charity match.
Yeah.